it felt like my stomach was eating my spine. Like, I'm surprised I can stand up this morning. Life is too short to do anything that is not going to bring you joy. I'm telling you guys, there's so many little things that I just learned that I want to have with me next time around. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a repeat, welcome back. I'm Brit, Inez, fitness coach, wellness athlete, content creator, and this is my prep vlog series. I am right now, if you guys can see, I think this is gonna focus, 3 weeks out, okay, from my pro qualifier. I just got qualified over the weekend at the Adela Garcia. And if you missed that vlog, my show day vlog is now up. So you can go back, check it out. I'll link it somewhere here. Okay, so let's, I feel like it's been a minute since we've talked. So this is gonna be a get ready with me for the gym. Mug of the day. It's my stack mug. So funny story before I get into that. Y'all know I have a thing for donuts, hence why you see so many donut mugs in rotation. And my goal was to get like a dozen. Like one year I told my family I want a dozen donut mugs, and I ended up that year with like 2 dozen, I think. So I'm gonna start just using all the different ones that I have. So today's mug. Okay. All right, y'all, so let's get into it. I was in my head after this show. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest with you guys and let you guys know how I'm feeling about just everything with this prep. I got my qualification, okay? We all know that my goal is to go to nationals, work on my pro card. You have to get your you have to get qualified. So the mission was accomplished. I was in my head because once I had yet to see any of my stage shots. Like I couldn't see anything like over the weekend. Like, so there weren't a lot of photos taken of me in like from the audience. So I had no idea what I looked like on stage. And as you guys know who compete, like you really just kind of have to go by how you feel, right? So I had no idea. Like in my head, okay, in my head only, I was just like, man, I got up there, I don't know if I hit my poses right. Like, I don't know if my tie-ins were showing. Like, there were just all these things in my head. I was like, did I hold my transitions? Was my face messed up? Was I making a weird face? Like, how are the expressions? Like, just all these things I was just replaying in my head only because I just couldn't see myself. It was a lot. Then I was just like, well man, I gotta tighten this up, tighten that up, like with posing, not even knowing what the stage photos look like. I know, crazy. So then I saw last night that the stage photos came out on NPC News. I'll see if I'll post some of them here. And then y'all, I look at those photos. I was so daggone happy with my stage photos. Listen, let me tell you, I 1000% am happy with what I saw. Granted, yes, there's room for improvement. I told you guys about the tweaks I'm gonna be making with posing and all of that. But overall, like looking at my stage shots, like I was just like, okay, pat on the back, okay? And I'm so glad that Andrea told me this tip to pose for my transitions. I hit every pose, okay? All my transitions got their shot, unlike any show that I've done before. So I was just really happy once I saw that, and then I saw that the tie-ins were there, okay? They were there, they were out to play, because the last time I competed, 2022 at Masters USA's, y'all, that back pose was not it. I don't know whose back pose that was, but that wasn't it. And I was just like, in my head, I was like, dang, did I get up there and do the same thing? I didn't, y'all. So once I saw all that, I'm like, okay, I'm excited, because I was just feeling like maybe I'm underprepared for what we have to do next in like 3 weeks. But We good, we in there. Okay, so now that that's all out the way, let's talk about changes that coach is now making into the plan based on everything. So the goal is to, I'm kind of double fisting here with these cups. I got lemon water in one and coffee in another. Plan is to come in leaner, come in fuller. So that lower glute area that the judges were talking about shows more, is more pronounced. And we're also gonna be making some training plan tweaks that I'm getting ready to go do in a few when I hit the gym. But that being said, y'all, I'm back in the no carb crew. I'm back in the no carb crew. So what I'm also gonna be doing today is washing my suit and then also getting it back sent. So Suits You is so sweet about everything. They're going to resize my bottoms for me, free of charge, and that way I can have a complete suit that will fit. And they were just like, I'm sure people are wondering, like, you didn't know your suit wasn't gonna fit. So here's what happened with that. When I gave my measurements to them, I think you guys saw when I did my measurements in the last vlog, I forget which episode it was, they projected based on where I was at how much smaller I would get. My waist got way smaller than they thought it was gonna be. Like, they just didn't anticipate my waist getting that much smaller than it did. And that's why my bottoms did not fit how they needed to fit, okay? So there's that. It wasn't anything like, how did that happen, blah, blah, blah. That's how it happened. So this is, I just feel like I got so many good, like, lessons learned from doing the qualifier. And I see so many little tweaks that I wanna make to suit, hair, posing, just so many things that I would not have known if I didn't have this opportunity to do this like warm-up show. So if you are a new competitor, and you know, aspire to go to nationals, whatever, I highly recommend you competing relatively close to whenever that show is. So that way you can get on stage, be just in the stage environment that you're gonna be in when it's time for the quote unquote big dance at nationals. I'm telling you guys, there's so many little things that I just learned that I want to have with me next time around. When I was backstage, I actually started making a list of things I want to get for Universe. I'll probably share the list with y'all somewhere over here. I was there for so long. I got there at 8 o'clock, didn't realize the show changed to 9, didn't start until 9 instead of 8. So basically I was there, and then we checked out the hotel at 11. So V went and checked us out, and I just stayed because I just needed to put my feet up after prejudging. But I was there from 8 until 6:30, and there was a time all I wanted to do was just go to sleep, and I could not get comfy backstage. So I was just like, okay, I definitely want to make sure I have a pillow with me next time. And also, you got to know yourself, okay? I know my truth. My body is very used to a certain like routine in the morning in terms of like what I consume. I drink lemon water and I drink black coffee every single day. So I have to make sure that I'm able to keep those things consistent so things run how they need to run. And y'all, I'm just getting to this point now where I'm tired of being in these different cities and being like, okay, well, where is there a Dunkin' Donuts? Can I find me a Dunkin' Donuts somewhere where I can get some coffee? Because I don't drink Starbucks coffee. It tastes like burnt ashes. And I drink my coffee black, so I care about how the coffee tastes. And I was just like, you know what? I'm tired of dealing with this. So I'm going to get me a travel Keurig, and I am going to bring that bad boy with me when I travel to go compete, like the little single cup ones. So that way I can have my coffee with me in the morning. No one has to go out and get coffee, all that. I can take it with me. I can have some backstage if I want something, because I crashed in between prejudging and finals. Like, I was not going to make it without. So just like little things like that, I wouldn't have known unless I went through this, and I just know the kind of experience that I want to have and gonna have at Universe. So I'm just really grateful for the lessons. Okay, I'm done now. I'm about to go train these legs. Alright, you guys, so I'm currently cleaning my suit. Just wanted to kind of show you. I have a sink here of cold water. This is my second time sloshing it in there, and I don't have a lot of tan on it really. So you guys can see the water is pretty clear. Like it's not really brown at all. And I think that's one of the biggest changes that I've seen with using the Protan, which I have here in this sink because we had a little spillage. So I'm cleaning all my show stuff finally. But one of the biggest things I've noticed with the Protan is, like, typically when I've done this before with past suits, y'all, this water was brown. You hear me? It was like this color brown. That's how much of the tan wore off. But the Protan is not really wearing off like that. I've even noticed it, like I've been using black towels this week, but I don't have to really. So just another benefit that I have seen in the difference of using Protan versus like the other spray tans that I've gotten. So yeah, just wanted to show you a little sneak peek. And then basically what I'm doing, they have like a bar soap they recommended, but I didn't have it. Y'all. So I am going through now and just really cleaning everything with a gentle kind of Dreft-like detergent. It's Tide, free and gentle. And then what I'm gonna do is let this bad boy dry on out, and then once she's fully dry, they sent me my FedEx label. We'll go and get this shipped back so I can get this in a size that will actually fit. Popping YouTube fam. So did check-ins this morning, heard back from coach. We are getting leaner by the day. Thank you Jesus, won't he do it? Will he, won't he, will. And let's see, no other changes. Did not make any food changes. I am still enjoying this 90 minutes of cardio, and I know there's other people who watch this vlog that aren't bodybuilders, who aren't in prep, and you're just like, she's happy at 90 minutes. Yes, I'm happy at 90 minutes because I was doing 2 hours for I don't know how long. So yeah, I'm gonna take my 30 minutes back, please and thank you, okay? So I just left UPS and FedEx. I finished, but my suit bottoms end up drying. The whole suit's dry now. Sent the bottoms back. And then I told y'all we're going a different look with the girl for the show. So I ordered one of the girls that I saw the bestie wearing for her show. And this is what I be talking about with these wigs. This thing said 24 inches, 220% density, and it was giving maybe 200, maybe 190-ish density, and like every bit of 20 to 22 inches. So she's just not long enough for what I need. So I wanted to get that off so I can get another one ordered again. Did go ahead and book my appointment with Quita. She is my hairstylist here in San Antonio. So next Thursday, yes, she is going to be like cutting and styling for me so I can see like what stuff is looking like. What else did I get done today? Ooh, as I was leaving to head to UPS and FedEx, I got some more happy mail from Suits You. I wanted to get in another posing suit. As you guys have seen, I've been watching the fuchsia for quite a bit, and I just feel a different energy coming into Universe, and I'm like, we need something else to spice it up, add a little razzle dazzle to it. All right, YouTube fam, what's poppin'? New practice posing suit. So you know how like the color kind of changes when you're looking at it on camera? This is actually, it's like a neon green yellow. Y'all, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. She here. And it's just in time because we're doing, like I said earlier, we're doing a Friday night flow. So keep an eye out on, I'll post it here, Trail of Champions. We are always doing stuff in San Antonio, Austin, different areas around and about. So you guys can go check us on out, see what we're all about. And yeah, y'all, we're getting ready for some posing practice. So I decided earlier because I have 6 cardio days a week and I'm just really conscious right now these days, right along in here, about energy management, especially on these no carb, you know, now that I'm in this no carb lifestyle. I just have to make sure that I am managing my energy. Like you guys have heard me talk about that a lot this prep. And it's even more so now. So I was just like, okay, if I'm gonna take a day off from cardio, it should probably be today so I can really give my all and have a good posing session. Cause like we said, we ain't just gonna check the box, we're gonna fill the box. So I wanted to make sure I have as much energy as I possibly could for tonight's posing hour. And the first thing that I have been really working on is, well, several things I have been working on. One, I have been working on my core control. So I have been doing a lot more posing conditioning, like holding my poses first thing in the morning, 45 seconds a piece, but actually looking to see like my core being controlled the entire time. So I've been working on that. Other tweaks I have been making have been with my side pose on my bad side. I have one side that just pops. It's like she was made to pose on the side like that. And I have another side, she was just like, "Alright, sis, we're gonna do this if you want us to. We ain't really feeling this." So that side is the one I have been focusing on the most. And really making sure that I am angling my belly button away from the judges. So that way my waist stays smaller, it stays tighter, it's easier for me to pop that hip out because, you know, we always gotta sit into that glute. So I'm working on that. What other some tweaks or something I've been making this week? Oh, I've been playing around with my individual routine too. So just kind of changing the order of a few of the poses that you guys saw that I did on show day at the Adela, just to kind of create better flow in it and to highlight my strong sides even more. And what else have I been up to on the posing front? Hold on, I feel like I want a blush. I feel like I want, we got red lips. We're gonna do a neutral blush. So I'm excited to just get out of like my own bubble, if you will, like out of posing right here or like posing at the gym where it's just like, you know, a few people there in like a cardio room and kind of being in a more environment where it's just people around you. It's just a different energy when you pose around other people versus just by yourself. What's good, YouTube fam? It is Saturday, June 15th. I am 20 days out. I would show you my countdown, but I'm filming from my phone today. And I am on my way to go train legs. I want to recline this seat right now and take a nap. Like, I really do. And I keep trying to, like, take advantage of these small bursts of energy windows that I get after I have a cup of coffee, and I'm fighting. I'm fighting for my life. Not literally, before y'all go there. Please don't go there. Please don't go there. I am just saying that I am very fatigued. I am very depleted. I am 1000% feeling every bit of us not having any carbs in the mix. And the only thing I got though is my creatine by Legion that I love, and we can keep that in because it has stevia, and I confirmed that with Coach. So that is currently right now in my hydro jug, We're going to have this to get us through this leg day. I'm not expecting miracles today, but I am expecting just to get this done and go on with the rest of my day. I'm kind of having like a float. So what is this, a carnival? They doing something around here. I am looking forward to having like a float day, which means I don't have a ton of things to do when I get home, except for tidy up little areas of my place again when I get these little energy spurts. So that's all I got, y'all. I'm okay. I'm just pushing. And like I told y'all in my show day vlog, I already knew when coach said, you know, come in leaner, come in fuller. I knew we were going to have to really dig to get me leaner. And baby, I got this shovel and we are digging. Okay. We are digging. The good thing is this. I think taking myself out of it, right? Because I've also talked about having prep goggles, prep binoculars, and a prep telescope. We went to the, we were just posing practice last night, and I was talking to one of the pros there, and her and I were just talking about like competition stuff, peaking, feedback she's gotten from judges, and it was just really encouraging to hear just like what she was saying and her input, and she was just like, you're there. I was just like, I was telling her, what did she ask? She asked me something, and I was just like, yeah, girl, I'm just trying to get leaner, and she was like, you have on prep goggles, you're there. I was just like, okay. So right now, I'm just really trusting the process and what others are saying and seeing, because in these moments of these like lulls, it's me really reminding myself that we're getting there. This is all for a purpose. And I think the day, like the time is moving fast, but the days in these kind of moments are long. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna go train these legs, and let's get y'all. We made it through. I just gotta take a moment and say how much I appreciate one of my best friends. We've been rocking with each other since our freshman year of high school. His name is Travis, and he called right when I was getting ready. I was sitting in the car. I ain't gonna lie. I was starting the parking lot pimp. Let's be clear. And he was like, what's up? And he could just tell in my voice. I was like, I ain't feeling too hot right now. And he talked me through my entire workout. Like, it's just, it was what I needed. And honestly, like, I'm pretty much like a lone wolf for the most part. But today it's one of those days where I wish I had a training partner. Just like someone who's like in it, like with me, like not me training somebody, like a training partner, just for the push, just because like getting through these leg days in this state, it's a little dicey, but I'm happy that it's done. I'm so glad I had a meal with me. So I just had egg whites, so got some fuel in me, and I just have ab work to do in 24 more minutes of cardio. So that can easily be done when I get home, have another meal, get some more coffee in me. That's like a 30-minute kind of thing situation. So yeah, but I want to take a little minute and shout out the bestie, because she is literally on stage like right now. I have been checking out her broadcast channel because she is competing today to get her qual, and I have been watching. Okay, I just love the competition season because there's so many people that I know that are getting on stage, so many people peaking at different points and different times. It's a fun time of year for us bodybuilders. But yeah, y'all, that's where we're at. I am stuck in traffic right now. I wish you guys could see this cluster on the highway, but at this point I don't even care. It can take me an hour to get home. I'm just happy that I got through my leg day. What's good, G2 fam? Happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, June 16th. Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers that watch this channel, that watch my page, that support all the things. Thank you for all that y'all do. Being a partner, y'all, this prep ring, being a father is so critically important in your child's life. So I just want to start there. Thank y'all. Thank you. Y'all, listen. Last night was the absolute worst hunger pains I have ever felt in my entire life. It felt like my stomach was eating my spine. Like, I'm surprised I can stand up this morning. Like, I'm surprised I got a spine left, okay? Because last night I called myself, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a chill day. I'm gonna relax. I was working on my girl. I'm gonna get to her in a minute. And I was like, okay, I start winding down, took my little melatonin magnesium cocktail around 8 o'clock. I was in bed by 10 doing it. I'm like, I'm gonna have a good night rest. I'm gonna sleep 8 hours, 10 hours. I was in bed by 10, 1 o'clock, woke up. I'm like, okay. But it was a different kind of wake up. It was like a wake up like, hey, you forget to feed us? Did you forget something? It was my stomach telling me. I was just like, no, I ain't forget. 19 days, y'all be all right. And every 2 hours, I was waking up just hungry, okay? So needless to say, I ended up getting up around 5 because I just couldn't take it. I'm like, at least I could start drinking some water and coffee and help these pains. So that's where we're at right now, y'all. But 19 days out, I just finished posing practice. I am on my way right now to HEB to get a crap ton of cucumbers because I'm basically eating like a half a cucumber each meal. All right, y'all, I'm not gonna park on my pimp too much longer. I park and I got a spot by the door, but I don't feel like walking. You can see the HEB like back there. We in the thuck of it. And if you missed the episode when I talked about what the thuck of it meant, that's when you in the thick of it and it sucks, but you're still kind of excited. The thuck of it. YouTube fam. All right, so we are back from the store. Got everything I needed. As you could see, nothing earth shattering. That's why I have not done like a full day of eating. But let me just say this. I feel like I'm gonna be on this no carb lifestyle for a minute. So if you guys want me to do a full day of eating on what I eat carbless, let me know. I will be more than happy to take you guys through it. Okay. So I am right now getting ready to make my second to last meal, and then I'm also doing some prep stuff just to make my week run smoother because we are all about efficiency right along in here. That is the name of the game, honey, okay? So I have, I'm cutting up some cucumbers. I basically know what my serving size is each meal that I eat it. So I already know I can just slice them up and then measure them out and then saute them up. That's how we'll rock that on out. But I just want to share something that has come up today with the bestie, and also just it came up with the bestie, yes, but it's also something that I realized I haven't touched on either when it comes to my own bodybuilding journey. So here we go. I understand that we are digging, and I know you guys can tell that I am pushing, and I know you guys can tell that I am tired. And I talk about being in the thuck of it, and I talk about being fatigued and ready to knock out at any given moment, okay? And how I'm not sleeping, I'm peeing, all the things. Hunger pains, all the things, right? Missing my Celsius, all the things. But make no mistake about it. Even though, yes, I have moments where I'm just like, oof, this is getting dicey. At the end of the day, I can honestly, legitimately say I love what I'm doing, and I very much look forward to my future in competing. I very much look forward to show day. I very much look forward to the rest of my competing history and the connections that I'm making. Like, there's still a lot of excitement that I have intrinsically around it, even if externally it looks like I'm hanging by, I think Andrea said, a string of floss, okay? Even if it looks like that on the outside, they're still on the inside, I'm still having fun. So I just think that's something that I need to kind of start with, because I also talked a few episodes ago in this series about how the more you play into how you bad you're feeling, the more you're going to feel that. Now, that being said, although I am into positive thinking and all that stuff like that too, I am also a realist, and you have to also be honest about yourself and with yourself on, okay, even with that being said, at the end of the day, can you genuinely say you're happy with what you're going through? And I'm bringing this up today especially because the bestie shared with me, and I fully support her decision 1000%, and I'm so proud of her that she is not going to be continuing on to compete at Universe with me, and I totally understand why. Okay, now you guys can always hop on over and hear her reasons, but at the end of the day, she's just not having fun anymore. Okay, and here is the thing, y'all. Life is too short to do anything that is not going to bring you joy, and anything that's costing you your peace of mind. I don't care if it's a hobby, if it's a relationship, if it's a job, if it's a person, it's too expensive. Get rid of it. Let go of it. Especially if something you don't have to really deal with and do. And let's just be honest, nobody is holding a gun to anybody's head saying you got to get on this stage and compete. You got to go do these quarter turns. No one's doing that, you know. So if you are an athlete, and I've connected with several of you guys who have told me stories on why you stopped competing, and or how you've had moments in prep where you thought you wanted to quit, and you're just genuinely not having fun, and you genuinely are just like, why am I doing this? Then it might be time for you to really reassess, is this the lifestyle for you? I understand, this ain't for everybody. So I understand this is not for everybody, and you can still be very much involved in something and support people that are in it without having to go through it yourself and put yourself through unnecessary misery. And I think it's really commendable and also courageous to be able to admit, yeah, you know I said I was going to do this thing and I signed up for this, but you know what, this ain't really feeling good on my heart and on my spirit and on my soul, right? That takes courage to do, because I feel like there are a lot of people who do things in life because they feel like they're going to let someone else down, or they feel like, you know, well, my coach invested all this into me, and I got to keep going because of whatever the case may be. Whatever the case is as to why you feel so compelled to keep doing something that you really hate doing, you know, I think you got to still be able to stand on your own boundaries first and know that self comes first, you know. So I just want to give that message out, because I feel like there's some people out there that need to hear that need to hear that it's okay if you need to stop, if you need to let go, and if you need to take a pause. Because the thing about competing is this: the stage isn't going anywhere. It's always going to be a show you can hop in. I don't care how old you are now. You might not want to do that, those master's classes. Let's just call it what it is. But you can do this at any given point, really. You know, unless you are having very clear goals and you know you got a certain age, you need to do it for obvious reasons. Then okay. But if not, and this is just something that you're just doing because, you know, someone in the gym told you you look good or you should do it, and you're just hating it, don't do it. Don't do it. For yourself, you know. And that's a big reason why you guys here have probably realized by now. I tell people I started competing in 2009. I have not been consistently competing since 2009. I stopped competing in 2010 and didn't think I would ever compete again. I really thought I was done, because I got to a point in that prep where I had a horrible rebound. That was the whole time I was doing that 4 hours of cardio a day. And I remember one night being in tears on the spin bike, like, why the fuck am I doing this? I'm not liking life right now. I got to a really dark place, and I'm like, this can't be what this is about. Like, this isn't what this is about. So I quit and I stopped for 9 years and didn't think I'd come back, and now here we are, you know. So I came back better mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And sometimes that's what it takes, is taking a step back so that when you come back, if you decide to come back, you can be better than when you were before. Hey y'all, and I am all prepped. We are all prepped for the week. So I have 2 different flavors of tilapia here because I just need variety. Even if I wasn't just eating this, I always cook multiple flavors of protein sources. We got cutes already sliced up, ready to go. I primarily eat these. Mowgli gets a few. And y'all know this is a protein household. This is Mowgli's chicken that I make him fresh every single week, so he gets some of this along with his kibble. So we are set to go kill it another week. Alright, y'all, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end today's vlog. I just want to thank everyone so much for tuning in. Everyone that has shared this vlog, liked, commented, subscribed, thank you so much. We are growing. We are almost at 1,500 subbies. So y'all, this giveaway to 2K is still going on strong. All you gotta do is just share one of my videos, tag me in your Instagram stories, and DM me to make sure that I see it and that enters you to win. It's gonna be an amazing prizes for everyone that participates. So appreciate y'all so much. If there's anything that you guys want me to share more about prep, life, bodybuilding, fitness, beauty, whatever the case may be, please don't be shy. Let me know. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.